Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Happy Healthy Hour. My name is Priscilla Bokhara. I'm an Executive Regional Vice President and an independent consultant with Arbonne. And I am just so excited to be with you all tonight because we have someone very special, a friend of mine, Area Manager Gretchen Ludwick, Gretchen Toddy Ludwick. And Gretchen is a wealth of knowledge. She has been involved in the 30 Days to Healthy Living program as a mentor and a coach since 2011 when we launched this. And she has background in sports medicine, nutrition. She's a personal trainer. And I'm just going to turn over to her because you will want to hear about how you can prepare for the holidays, manage the damage, detox to retox, whatever you want to do, so that you can sail through the season feeling jolly without the extra pounds. So over to you.
That's delightful, Priscilla. Thank you. No jolly without the bounce, I'm telling you. And I like the detox to retox saying. I think that's pretty fun because that's actually about the time where we are right now, right? We're in this span right between Thanksgiving, moving into the holiday season with lots of holiday parties, and then of course on to the big feast between the 25th and the 31st. Well, guys, how can we manage that damage? That's really what we're talking about tonight. Most of us, tell me the truth, you're not really looking to lose weight during this time of the year. You really want to maintain where you are, and that's a great strategy because you really don't want to go into January 1st behind the 6 to 10 pound 8-ball. You just don't, because you know why? It's going to take you at least 2 months to get that off. So that puts you 2 months behind. We're here tonight to help you manage the damage so you can still enjoy your holiday parties, still enjoy your flex meals. Don't you love that term, flex meal instead of cheat meal? Because we should all have the flexibility in our life, but it's just not every day. So we're going to talk about the everyday things that you can do in between your flex party time. How does that sound? Awesome. I am going to share my screen with you all right now. And cancel that. I don't know where that goes. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Just a very quick peek at what nutritional balancing is, because when it comes to January and you're all ready to move on to better health and perhaps some weight loss, we need to be ready and understand what this all means. So nutritional rebalancing is really the program that we talk about when we talk about our 30 Days to Healthy Living. And this 10-day manage the damage philosophy comes straight from that program. We're going to encourage you to eat the same way that we do during our Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living program in your in-between times. And that is what's known as nutritional rebalancing. So instead of just cutting calories or exercising to lose weight, we are going to actually remove toxins and inflammatory foods from coming into the body. And when you do that, you are able to cleanse the cells from the toxins. And those cells particularly are your fat cells, because that's where we hold toxins, because it's safe for the body to do that. That's why we get the muffin tops. That's why we get the extra bulges on the hips and the thighs, right, ladies? Okay, so we want to remove those toxins, remove those fats. And when we can do that, instead of rebounding, we're going to maintain. So we're going to talk about maintenance right now, where we are going to really look at taking care of our body so that we can enjoy. So what's the basis for our healthy living program? In fact, you know what? I'm going to come back up here for just a second and let me share just a couple of ideas about the non-scale victories. Thinking about getting more energy, getting better sleep, and reducing disease symptoms like from diabetes or heart disease or high blood pressure, okay? Those are the things that we can release from our bodies as we do some cellular cleansing. So what does it look like on a 10-day or a 30-day program? We're going to really talk about eating whole foods, okay? That's where the majority of your nutrients are going to come besides the Arbonne pieces. Okay, we're going to avoid allergenic and addictive foods, and you can see that over there in step 1. Those are the things that we would ask for you to eliminate on the days that you are not having a flex meal, okay? And if you're not quite perfect on that, that's okay. Again, we're looking at maintenance right now, but if you really want an extra boost, go ahead and avoid those during those days, okay? We're going to focus on increasing your nutrient intake when you are really focused on not having a flex meal. And then we're going to support your organs of elimination. And we always want to do that because eliminating through our liver, our kidneys, and our bowels is just smart for our overall health every single day. Okay. So what does it look like a day in the life? So we're going to look at eating every 4 to 6 hours, and we really want to space this apart. Now, ideally, during the plan, you're going to have 2 great vegan protein shakes made with the Arbonne protein, and we'll teach you how to make it balanced, and then 1 whole foods meal. Now, I know right here it gives you an example of a 4-option eating day, and your coach will help you go through this to see if you need a flex meal, or not a flex meal, but a mini meal or maybe a snack instead of a full meal, okay? That's going to be individually based, and your consultant will help you with that. But let's look at our beautiful meal that we're going to have. It's going to be a huge full plate of veggies, a good serving of fats. The carbohydrates are your good complex carbohydrates, not the whites. We're going to look at sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice, things like this. And then 3 to 4 ounces of protein for the gals and 4 to 6 ounces of protein for the guys, okay? That is a good, well-balanced day where you're going to be able to maintain and maybe even tighten up on that health during this time. Okay, so the vegan protein shake that we have is an amazing 20 grams of vegan protein. It's got a complete amino acid score, so you're going to have everything that you need to feel satiated and happy between your whole foods meals. Okay, I've already touched.
Do you have a slide, Gretchen, to show like with the plate distribution? Is that slide 2? Do you have that?
Yes, I just flipped the slide. It's right here.
Okay,
can you see it?
No, we can't see it. So
I'm flipping slides.
Yeah, we see the nutritional rebalancing one, honey.
Oh my goodness, I'm flipping slides. Okay.
That's what I thought. And
oh heavens. Let me stop share that. Let me see if geez, oh Pete's. Let's see if this works a little bit better if I do the do it this way.
Yep. Now
hit resume slideshow up at the top.
Yes. Yeah, resume.
Okay.
No, right up at the resume site. Yes. There.
Okay. So do you see the difference now?
Yes, we see the healthy living cheat sheet now.
Excellent. Okay. Maybe it just didn't like me doing it in full screen. So we'll kind of make that a little bit bigger. How does that look?
Great.
You see that? Okay. So sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know, Priscilla.
That's
so
okay.
In that step 1 column, in that step 1 column, we have the food pieces, the allergenic and addictive foods that we would be eliminating. And then we're going to look at 2 shakes, a full meal, and then whether or not you need another meal, a mini meal, or a snack will be discussed with you between you and your consultant. And then we're going to eat in the proper proportions. All right. So let me flop down to that slide and look a little closer. Did I flip? Can you guys give me a thumbs up if I flipped? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, so here's how to fill your plate. Let me backtrack on here. So half of your plate's going to be those beautiful, wonderful green vegetables. Okay, and we need 7 to 10 servings of green vegetables every day. I promise we really do, okay? Then your lean proteins, 3 to 4 ounces for the gals, 4 to 6 ounces for the guys. Good carbohydrates, half a cup for the gals, up to a full cup for the guys. That's your brown rice, your quinoa, carrots, beets, sweet potatoes, berries, and then a good fat, a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half for the ladies, and 2 tablespoons for the guys. Love avocados and nut butters and olive oils. Good, good, good stuff. So we get some really amazing results. Flip that slide. When we do our 30 days to healthy living. So helping you to look forward into that January when, and if you are someone who's looking to gain some more health benefits and weight loss during that time, you can take a peek at some of our great before and afters. And I love it when couples do this together. All right, so what does this entail? Well, let me start with the Nutritional Special Value Pack. This is our holiday season survival kit. It is the same kit that we get with our 30 Days to Healthy Living. 2 protein shakes, a bag of fiber, 2 fizz sticks. Now, what does the fizz stick do? The fizz stick is an amazing replacement for your coffee and other caffeinated sodas and things like this. It's super good for you. It's going to wash your body. It's going to give it some alkalinity, and you're going to get some B vitamins. It's going to help with your chromium levels. It's going to help with your cortisol levels, and it's going to help with fat metabolism. So you've got to have these fizzies. Okay, you've got detox tea, 2 boxes there. The detox tea supports the elimination organs of the liver and the kidneys. We want to keep flushing all of that out, especially if you're having some adult beverages. You want to go ahead and keep flushing, all right? Digestion Plus, which is your prebiotic, your probiotic, and digestive enzyme. That is a magic eraser for your muffin top. It's going to help feed that gut flora and really help to heal the lining of the gut. You're also going to get a body cleanse, which we're going to use in our 10-day as well as throughout the holiday season. If you decide to get this, your coach will help you decide when the best time to use that would be. And then with this package, you do get a free product, and that would be our greens balance, where it's a powdered mixture of complete greens and reds, orange, yellows, purple vegetables, and fruits. Okay. So that would be a kit that is going to take you all the way through Christmas, where actually every day you could have a clean, wonderful, balanced day. And then for your meal on your party day, you have your flex meal, but the rest of your day follows the 30-day guideline. That, you guys, would be the ideal situation to keep you in tip-top maintenance and or improvement phase. Believe it or not, I've had people do it. All right, your second package is your 10-day plus. This value pack is excellent. You get 1 bag of shakes, so that's going to be 30 servings. You're going to get a box of fizzies, 30 servings. Your Digestion Plus, 30 servings. Detox Tea, 15 servings. And the Body Cleanse formula. On our 10-day, we're going to use that during days 4 through 10. On this package, you also get a free bottle of, or a canister of Greens Balance. You guys, I can't express how important this product is to help boost your immune system. So having a shot of this every single day throughout this cold and flu season is phenomenal. So this package here will take you through that full 10 days with 2 shakes a day, and then also leave you some product left over for 1 shake a day for a little while, but Digestion Plus throughout the entire season, and fizz sticks, so that you'll be able to really keep that gut flora imbalanced, even from those flex meals. So important. And then last but not least, we have our 10-day basic plan. This is a tremendous value and will take you really tight in that 10 days. You've got your shake, your fizz, your Digestion Plus, and your detox tea. This is the basics. Again, you're going to have a little overflow on protein and a little overflow on your Digestion Plus, but those 2 products are super key to help you get through these 10 days, but then again, have some shakes left over to help you maintain through the season. But of course, with each of these packages, you'll be a preferred client, which will allow you to purchase at a discount between 20 to 40% off for an entire year. So if you decide you need a little bit more product to help you get through before you get your full kit at the beginning of the year, or actually at the end of December, so you're ready to go at the beginning of the year, then you'll have the opportunity to repurchase at a great discount. All of these do come with free shipping, and don't forget, Uncle Sam wants his piece where applicable. So I do hope that you will be ahead of the game with us. You're going to get great accountability from your coaching, from your consultant, a private online Facebook group, 10 days of shopping lists, 10 days of recipes. And if you are in for that 30 days, we will plug you in to a 30-day group that will allow you to continue on for these entire 30 days and get into 2019 being the best possible version of yourself. We're all going to commit to at least maintaining and looking and feeling our very best. And one last thing about looking your best, don't forget we have the best skincare on the planet. While you are cleansing and detoxifying, your skin is going to start getting better, but you absolutely want to talk to your consultant about a skincare line, because who does not want to look smoking hot, top to bottom, in their little black holiday dresses? Thank you so much for allowing me to share. I'm going to toss this over to Priscilla. And of course, if there's any questions, I'm happy to answer those for you.
Wow, well, thank you so much, Gretchen. And I'm sure everybody here found that so informative. And if you're listening to the recording, I'm sure you're as excited as I am to get started. I just realized we can experience the jolly without the jiggle.
That's awesome.
This Christmas, and I know I've been using the products, these 30-day or healthy living products for pretty much since January. But in the last month, I've been traveling and I've been away from some of my products, and it's called this Arbonne starvation diet. And I've noticed a difference, especially with the bloating, that Digestion Plus. And what I love about this program, the 10-day, body reset, or manage the damage, whatever you want to call it, is that everything starts with the gut. 80% of our immune system's the gut. So because this is the time of year people are eating richer foods, a bit more alcohol, and then it's just the additional stress of the season, right? Our body doesn't recognize positive stress from negative stress. I think that this program is ideal for those people who still want to experience really good health and energy to get through without the feeling that they can't commit fully to 30 days. So thank you so much, Gretchen.
You're welcome.
And any questions? Do we have any questions tonight? No? Okay. Well, one thing I wanted to share is, obviously we have incredible products. Arbonne, for those of you who don't know, is a health and wellness company. It's part of the Direct Sales Association or networking marketing industry. I've been involved for over 10 years. I've never, ever done this kind of business before. And I was just so grateful that I was open-minded. I come from a background of corporate finance. I spent 7 years there, and then I went from finance to fashion, and I was a fashion stylist in London. And that led me more into personal development because, I'm someone that, really in working with people, and I love, coaching and mentoring people, but most people, they want to, if given the opportunity, they want to look and feel their best. And so that really led me to coaching. And then in my journey in experiencing my best life is I moved to Australia. So, and that's when I discovered Arbonne, or Arbonne discovered me. And, it's a decision I made that was not just a decision because I love the products. I mean, obviously that was it, but the best product is the business. Because I was coaching at the time, people coming to me for wealth, I really saw an opportunity to be able to, give people not an opportunity, but, we can't empower people. We can't give people opportunities unless we have something for them to empower themselves. And so I just thought that this was a no-brainer because most people want to be in charge of their time, how much they earn, and the fact that it was an online business certainly made sense to me, but it made sense to a lot of small business owners that I knew that they wanted an exit strategy from what they were doing at some point. And so I came into this business for myself and to show other people to earn 6 figures working part-time. So anywhere from 10 to 15 hours a week, 10 minutes a day to 3 hours a day is on average what my average day looks like. Is it possible? Yes, it is. So in my business, I over the 10 years, a number of my business partners have been able to experience multi-million-dollar businesses, but also that six-figure income. And so what is Arbonne? You know, Arbonne is, as I mentioned, a health and wellness company, but we've got the trifecta in terms of industries. We've got, you know, the health and wellness side of it. And if you look at how many people are conscientious about what they put into their body these days, if you look at how many gyms, franchises, you know, Anytime Fitness, Orange Theory, I mean, people are getting on the bandwagon right now, and ours already been ahead of the curve in 2011 when they came out with their nutritionals, as Gretchen had mentioned. And we've been around since 1980 because we've been in skincare and also in beauty. So we do hair as well as cosmetics. So we have over 400 products here in 6 countries. And so when, you know, as people can come in and enjoy the products for incredible savings, as Gretchen mentioned, and most people like savings by simply redirecting money in terms of what they're already buying, but onto products that are pure, safe, and beneficial. Arbonne is the #1 global brand in terms of inner and outer healthy living. You know, we're clean and we're green, and we're all about that. And so we ban 2,000 ingredients in Arbonne. You know, the US bans, FDA bans 10, and European Union bans 1,400, but Arbonne bans 2,000. So the reason why people absolutely thrive in the business is because they're getting healthy and they're getting wealthy at the same time as they're creating a life around the things that matter most to them. Tonight we've got Gretchen, we've got her daughter Julia, who turned 18. She saw her mama be very smart a number of years ago, and Julia at 18 is an entrepreneur. She jumped on board with her own business, and you need to be 18. And it normally is $79 to have an online business. But there's ways that this month, I mean, Arbonne's being so generous that there's ways that you can actually sign up with a free sign up or for $49. And, you know, and I think the most important thing I would ask anybody to want to ask themselves is, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Because if you don't know, then chances are you're already there. You know, it is so, you're so worth it to take a look at how this business could fit for you. I didn't, you know, I said a no, honestly, in the very beginning. And then I looked at it and I was more open-minded to it. And what I loved is that, you know, how many people know Uber or Airbnb, Lyft? What do all of those companies have in common with Arbonne? Probably never thought about that before. Well, all those companies, they turn personal expense into an income stream. That's what we do here in Arbonne. So our personal expenses, these products that Gretchen shared with you, that's all our personal expense. Those are our personal items that we consume every day. We turn the products that we consume into an income stream by showing other people how to either to redirect their spending to save. How many people do you know who love savings? Pretty much everybody. Or to save and earn by showing people how to look and feel their best and how to get healthy and wealthy so that they can create their life around the things that matter most to them. How, you know, there's a number of different management levels or leadership levels in the business with income. You can have a conversation with your consultant, you know, about that and how, you know, firstly to identify what's working for you in your life right now, but what's not, you know, what have you had enough of? Because all I can say is that because of Arbonne, I'm currently in Arizona. So things that practically this business has been able to do for me is that, you know, it was my plan B. And then when curveballs hit, it became my plan A. And so curveballs can be things like divorce, okay? So when I was getting a divorce, I was able to take some time for myself and still get an income, whether I wanted to receive that income or not, okay? And at a time it was very scary. I was living in Australia at the time. There was a lot of uncertainty, but I had that peace of mind with that. Arbonne's been able to be there so that I could support a member of my family when they were on hard times. I was able to move them. I could rock up in California. And I said to them, listen, I know that you've had some, I don't say bad luck, but things just aren't working for you here. I can move you. I paid for a U-Haul. I paid for the moving expenses. When we got to the petrol station to fill up his Jeep and the U-Haul before we made the trek across the desert here from California to Arizona, I'll never forget this. I was sitting, and out of respect for this family member, I won't reveal who it is, but we were sitting there, and he had a Ford Bronco that, you kind of cross your fingers and hope it's going to drive across the street. Anyway, we filled up the tank and we got in the car, and he just looked at the dashboard and he was like, and I said, is everything okay? Like, are we going to make it? He said, yeah, sorry. I've just never seen my car on full before. It's those moments that Arbonne can afford you, because you can do things for your family that might be a first. And right now I'm in Arizona because my mother passed away just over 4 weeks ago. She's had an illness all year. Arbonne's allowed me the flexibility that I could fly in. Last month I bought a number of last minute or short notice tickets, $606 one way cash. So I spent about $2,000 cash last month. And because of Arbonne, I could do that with relief. I had no guilt. I had no debt around that. I mean, imagine when you have a family emergency and you have cash that you can go do that. What would that be worth to you? What would that be worth to you? And then, which was even more incredible, because I made a smart decision 10 years ago and built the business, and like any business, it has its peaks and it plateaus and it grows again. Well, last month, I didn't expect that my business would grow 64%. And that just meant that so many of the people that were in the business were absolutely kicking goals for themselves and getting great pay raises. Also meant that I got a pay raise, 54% pay raise, or 56% pay raise. When was the last time you had a 56% pay raise? What would you do if your boss said, here's an extra $4,000 a month? A bonus $4,000 a month. What would you do the month that a family member, a parent passes away? That was a godsend, because it's allowed my husband to now move out here. We're going to be spending the next 6 months in Arizona to be able to help my siblings, all of them live here, to attend to my mother's estate. So, again, I'm someone who never thought I would do anything like this ever. And I'm so glad I was open-minded, because of the difference it has made in my family's life, the relief it has provided me, because, money is not the currency, time is, but actually impact is our biggest currency. The impact I've been able to have to be with my mother the week before she passed away, because I had a feeling. And I know all of you have things like that going on in your life. You have emergencies, you have family, you have things that pull on your heart. And all I'd say is that you're worth taking a look at this, because if not this, then what? What else out there is going to give you relief that can become a willable business? If something happens to me, my husband gets my income. How does that work? A vice president, Arbonne, passed away. Her daughter got her income. That averages between $6,000 to $10,000 a month. What could you do with an income like that? I mean, I know for Gretchen here, that's peace of mind for herself with her family. So, there is a beautiful culture here. It's a beautiful company. We're in 6 countries that are absolutely thriving, and we welcome other people to come in, share this amazing gift that we've discovered. And if you like making this, then if you value health, wellness, and if you feel maybe for something greater, then this platform to shine. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, we're happy to take them before we sign up. Any questions? Gretchen, up here. Okay. No? Gretchen, up. Yeah, up. I just.
Much, Priscilla, for tonight and the opportunity to share. And I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your heart. It's good to see everyone tonight. And let's all just have a wonderful holiday and manage our jiggles, right?
Yes.
Our jiggles.
Have the dolly without the jiggle.
That's right. It's so awesome.
Take care, everyone. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.